Hello, I'm back. We are... Honestly, I'm gonna go mining today. I'm gonna go mining, and then let's... On the next video, if we don't have the resources, which we should have the resources, let's work on expanding the house / building a new house. I don't need all this blackstone in my inventory. I think we'll make it out of like stone bricks. We'll leave this house can remain here. It'll be our little cottage, but we'll probably build another like larger building off over there in that direction that I was just pointing at. I probably don't need this. That's fine. I'll hang on to it. The goal is diamonds. Oh, I forgot the carpets. That's fine. That's fine. I shouldn't get lost. Ideally. I have enough carpets down right now, and I've been in this cave enough where I shouldn't get lost. So we can go this way and over here. Yeah, if everyone's doing good, having a good time. A jolly old grand. See, I should have put a blue as to which direction to go. I don't know which direction to go here. It isn't. It's this way. I think. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, look at that. I'm doing pretty good. I had a late breakfast, early lunch. It was around 1 p.m. It was a breakfast. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was an omelet with cinnamon sugar toast, and the omelet, dude. Oh, I'm getting pretty good at making omelets. Okay, you know what I need to do? I've been making them in my large pan. I need to make them in my. I think this takes me to the. So oh, that's lava. I think this takes me to the zombie spawner. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I guess not. Oh, yeah, it does. So this is not where I want to be right now. Ow. And so, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually go back over here and just kind of dig around because I would like deep slate anyways, so I don't mind digging around. I made the omelet and ooh, dude, freshly minced garlic. Right, I didn't grow the garlic. I know. I'm a freaking loser. I didn't grow the damn garlic. But it is freshly minced. That's just a circle I went in. Is it really up here? Hello? Oh, it is. It is here. So I'm gonna start digging around here. Freshly minced garlic. I picked some green onions from my backyard. Chopped those up, threw them in there. I used some paprika. It's kind of a namesake at this point. I have to. Or that's what it is. I described it as something with a little kick in it. That's incorrect. That's inaccurate, I should say. It's smoky. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it. And normally I'm not a huge fan of smoky flavors, but something about paprika, man. Something about it. So my point with this whole thing was I threw some salt and it's just a little bit of sugar, right? Oh, you guys ever have an omelet with just a little bit of sugar? Oh, makes everything better. Makes everything so much nicer. Brings out all of the flavors. So anyways, I made that. Some cinnamon and sugar toast. It was great. I loved it. I was sitting there, I was like, I'm ready to be a stay-at-home husband and just make wonderful food all the time, every day for my wife. Yeah, negative 27. I don't even know where Bedrock is anymore. Yeah, I was real proud of it. I had that. I sat down. I watched some Bob's Burgers. I laid there contemplating life. And I was like, man, what the hell am I even doing? I missed class today. I mentioned that in the last video. This is the same day of recording. I missed class. I got, you know, I have 2 responsibilities. Show up to class and show up to work. And I can't even do one of those. I was irresponsible the night before. And now I'm sitting here, you know, playing Minecraft. And it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter that I missed that damn class. It does matter, but not enough to the point where I should be stressing about it, you know? Not enough to the point where it should take a toll on my mental and put a bit of a damper on my day. I should still be able to enjoy my day and my life, and you know what? I am allowed to relax. And I think that's something that I need to relearn how to do. Because, I don't know. I'm struggling to relax these days. And that's the sign that I'm not properly regulating my emotions and processing like events that are happening to me and decisions that I'm making. Which is something that can be solved by just being a little bit more... Hey, a mine shaft, look at that. Something that can be solved by just being a little bit more conscious and a little bit more mindful about my day, my life, what's going on, you know? Hello. You're what I'm looking for. Oh, look at that. Fortune 2 already doing its work. Gave me 1 diamond off of 1 diamond. So that's something I gotta start making strides towards. Being a little bit more conscientious of my days, my life. Hello. What? What? Was it the skeleton? Ow. I can't hit crit shots because there's fire. Stop it! Piece of shit. So, something to think about. A little bit of food for thought. Why am I stressing out over stuff that is really not that big of a deal? I don't know. Maybe because I don't have enough actual stressors in my life. Maybe I need something that's like really stressful so that... No, that's not... The more as I'm saying that, I'm realizing how stupid that is. Being more stressed is not the option. I think it's just... It's what I said. Being more mindful. Thinking more about how I feel about certain things. Damn, a lot of diamonds here. What the hell? This is kind of insane. This is streamer luck. Look at that. I'm not even a streamer and I'm getting the streamer luck. I have the... You know what? I gotta figure out how to fix the bitrate, because I realized that the bitrate on the videos are not that great. The quality's kind of garbage. Oh, there's gravel. Wow, fun. Yeah, oh, hello. Double chest. I will take these. I'm not really sure what activator rails do. I know if you have like a TNT in a minecart, that it will activate the TNT. Other than that, I do not really know what they do. Hello, I don't have a sword or shears. Can you set these on fire? Ah! Well, I can set you on fire. Oh, wily one. Squirrely motherfucker. I guess not. I'll leave it alone for now. Hello. What else is going on in my life? I think things are going alright with that girl. She got sick, and so she's been kind of out of it. And I was like, do you want to, like, you know, not text while you're trying to feel better? And she was like, if that's okay. And I was like, yeah. So, we're not really talking for today, because she's not really feeling up to it, which is fine. I would rather us not talk while she's not feeling well. If she doesn't feel like she could talk right now, like, then try to force a conversation that one of the participants is, like, feeling like shit. So, but things are going good. We're chatting. We have a good level of communication where, you know, not every single talk isn't about some sort of, you know, whatever, but we know each other's boundaries. Cool. Whatever. I don't know. I went to work the other day, and dude, these managers, they've started to avoid me. I think they know. I think they know that I'm kind of tired of dealing with them, and they're afraid that I'm going to quit. Because they sent a manager who normally doesn't talk to me to come over and talk to me. And, you know, it's not because we have any bad blood. It's just he's not really ever in my department. And they sent him over to be like, hey, man, we're pretty slow today, and we got 3 of you guys. We really only need 1, so we're going to send at least 1 of you guys home. And I had gotten there first, so I was the soonest to leave anyways. And he was like, so, and I was like, if you want me to go home, I can just go home. And he was like, yeah, if you don't mind. Like, it's not that hard, man. It just, it's the attitude, right? When somebody walks up to me and they do when you wave your hand flat across your neck to say that I'm cut. Like, brother, you can't even take 2 seconds to be like, hey, Lance, it's pretty slow today. I think, would you be alright just taking off? That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I said my name. Hello. Really? Was I near you? Hello, 2 of you. Jesus. What happened to all the diamonds, dude? This was diamonds galore. And look at that. That's where complaining gets you. You guys gotta complain more. You'll get more things. Hello. Name tag, let's go. I don't need this. I don't know why I took that iron pick. Yeah, and you know, as somebody who used to be a manager, that's how you talk to people. Is you don't go up to them and you don't tell them this is what's going to happen and blah blah blah. They are a grown adult person who is at this job, and you're not better than them just because you're in a manager position. You just happen to be in a manager position. And half the time, that's just because you've been there a little bit longer. Which is fine, right? That's significant to you probably know the job better than the other person. But that doesn't mean that you're better than the person. You know? You're still both people. And I'm sure that while you're better than me at some things, I'm better than you at some things. It's just how life is. Everybody's got their own little quirks and tricks and, you know. We're all good at our own stuff. So to come up to me and just, this is what's happening, this is how it is, and you can't do anything about it, pretty much. It's disrespectful. And, you know, when someone's disrespectful to me, I'm not responsive to them. I'm very dismissive of what they have to say to me at that point. So, and you know, if they continue to do it, then I get a little defensive, and I'm like, hey man, so here's what's what. And then they get offended because they're like, oh, I'm a 50-something-year-old manager, and you're a 20-something-year-old, you know, worker. You're under me in terms of the totem pole. You're down here, and I'm up here, and I'm like, okay, let's chill out on the totem pole talk. You're not that important. You're working at a children's entertainment center. All right, buddy. You know what we call those? A Chuck E. Cheese. You're a manager at a Chuck E. Cheese. And you know what? I'm a worker at a Chuck E. Cheese. It's not great. Nothing against Chuck E. Cheese, you know, they do great stuff. I don't know if they do great stuff. Chuck E. Cheese might be terrible, now that I think about it. I haven't been there since I was like maybe 8. I thought they had gone out of business, if I'm being honest. But there's one down the street from my house, so I know that they're not out of business. I shouldn't say down the street. Down the road, you know? A little bit of a ways. And you'll find a relic of the old days. Okay, you just fired an arrow. I hate you. Any diamonds? Oh my god, now that I'm recording, dude, if I ever miss a diamond, it's gonna be embarrassing. People are gonna make fun of me. What I'm fearful of is, especially with my unorganized chests, I'm gonna be like, oh man, let me look for this item in my chest. Oh, I don't have it. And then everybody in the comments, you idiot, you missed it. It was on the 3rd row, 4th column. Blah, blah, blah. You know. It's my worst fear. Luckily, that doesn't often happen to me where I just don't see something. I'm pretty good at scanning things. At least I think so. I don't know. I never recorded myself doing it, so maybe I've been missing things this entire time. And I never noticed. I think it's about time I go back up. We're reaching 20 minutes. See if I can find my way back up. Ooh, hello, diamonds. Ah! Freak. I hope I picked up that diamond. I think I did. Nope. Alright. I think it's around this way. Nope. That's not right. Ah! I knew it was down. I just didn't know which down. Downtown. Cool. How the hell? There we go. Look at that, not getting lost. Is it really an episode of mine if I don't get lost though? You know what I realized? the videos that have done the greatest. The past couple of videos, I'm not going to lie, dude. A couple of them have gotten like over 100 views now. Past couple of videos have gotten like 3 views. And that doesn't hurt my feelings. I just wonder why. I wonder why that is. And the only thing I think of, because I'm always just doing, the thumbnail is always just a random screenshot of a moment in the video. And you know what's crazy is the video carpet system, right? That one's been up for 2 days now. It has 3 views. And I'm like, the thumbnail on that one is my death screen. And I thought that would be a good clickbait. Like, ooh, oh, he dies in this episode. Let me watch that. It wasn't, apparently. It only got 3 views. Maybe everybody thought to themselves, why would I want to watch some guy that sucks at Minecraft? With the death screen. The ones that have gotten the most views, my #1 most viewed video is Yo. So I'm like, do I just start putting like, hey? That's going to be the name of this video. Do I just start putting like, hey, what's up? Yo. The next one is cleaning out my closet, which I thought was interesting. I thought cleaning out my closet was kind of a weak title. I was like, nobody's going to want to watch that. That sounds lame. That sounds like a, well, maybe, isn't that the name of a Eminem song? Maybe I got a bunch of Eminem fans. They were like, oh my god, I love that song. No, I know it's an actual phrase, cleaning out my closet. I know it's not. That's what I learned it as first. Anyways. It's like a phrase. Cool. We got this stuff. All of that goes in there, and this goes in here, and rails can go here, and this can go there, and that, and this, and here, and there, and why don't we just call it everywhere? 63, not bad. Name tag. Tyga was our 3rd dog, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry if you heard my Discord. That was, I accidentally hit my hotkey for muting. Tyga. Pretty sure you were the 3rd dog. So we got Vladimir, Pterodactyl, Tyga, Saber, and Fido. Sick. Alright, I'm calling the episode here. I'm going to go and look into how to become a carpenter. Hopefully I can quit my minimum wage job and do that for a change. And actually make some money and not feel this overwhelming sense of dread when I think about my life. That's not something being a carpenter is going to fix. Where are the bees, by the way? The bees are gone. What happened to them? I wish to see them again. I don't know what honeycomb is used for. I know you can wax copper with it so that it doesn't oxidize. But I think it has more uses than that. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. Later.